Thank you for attending this Tuesday classroom session. My name is Noah. I'm one of the educators with Shortcuts, and today we're going to be reviewing Shortcuts Marketing Plus. So we've previously referred to this as Shortcuts Elite Marketing or Shortcuts Marketing Elite. So just for the sake of simplicity, we decided to call it Shortcuts Marketing Plus. Now this is a little bit different than the standard Shortcuts Marketing, which you can all access under the cloud. So if you've decided that you like a little bit more control over the graphics, over the font, over the placement of the text, things like that in your emails rather than the standard Shortcuts Marketing that we have available for everybody. We have something called Shortcuts Marketing Plus. It's a little bit more robust. It gives you many more options. So if you are working with a creative company or you have a creative person on staff or even yourself who likes to send out email campaigns or just wants to have more control over the look, the branding of your emails, then this might be what you're looking for. So let's actually dig into it. So as with other presentations, this session is being recorded. It's going to be about 30 to 45 minutes, probably closer to 45 minutes. We are recording, so if you have to drop out early, that's fine. We will send you a copy of this recording later. And of course, if you're watching after the fact, you can always reach out to us with any questions. So please try to hold on to your questions until the end, unless it's something pressing and you have to leave. Then go ahead and use the little question, the little chat window on the right side of your GoToWebinar bar. So today, we're going to look at the new user interface. So if you've never used Shortcuts Marketing Plus, you're going to have to learn this new user interface. And if you've used it in the past, specifically, if you've ever used a program called Gcast, the Shortcuts Marketing Plus is actually built on the backbone of Gcast. That was our previous marketing partner. They went out of business, so Shortcuts took them over and reprogrammed it so that it would work with our Shortcut systems, our Shortcut servers. So you're going to learn how to work with the email templates, which happen to also be mobile friendly, how to work with the graphics, the new images, so you actually have access to an image gallery, and how to integrate your campaigns through social media. And of course, what good is a marketing campaign, especially if you're doing a promotion on services or products, if you can't track how successful it is? So you do have the ability to track return on investment whenever you create a campaign. So let's begin. So as with any other email program, whether it's the standard Shortcuts Marketing or Shortcuts Marketing Plus, you do want to make sure you have a few basic things configured in your Shortcuts point of sale system, your Shortcuts Fusion. So you need to double check to make sure that customers have the ability to opt in or opt out of your marketing campaigns. So if you've not updated your preferences in Shortcuts, you might want to review those, especially when you're adding new customers. So a customer does have the ability to give you an email or give you a text number, and they can opt in or opt out of certain types of campaigns. So for example, a customer can give you both their email and their text number, but they can say, if I'm going to get an email for marketing, or if I'm going to get any marketing, I prefer to get an email. But if I'm going to get a confirmation, I'd prefer the confirmation comes via text and not email. So those settings can actually be controlled in the client card. You would just check or uncheck certain details. The other thing you'll want to do is, if you've never set those questions to come up when a customer is first added to your system, then you absolutely want to configure those settings. So I'm actually going to show you in just a moment a live demonstration of where to go to do that. Another thing to think about is if you haven't cleaned up your database in a long time, if you have a lot of customers that are inactive, or if you have a lot of duplicate customers, you probably want to resolve all those duplicates. You want to merge those clients so that really all of their marketing settings are set to just one customer. Now, I did a classroom session previously on how to do that, but you can also watch our video in our Learning Center on how to merge customers. So let's say you just want to watch the classroom session. If you go to our YouTube channel at Shortcuts USA, you would go to our video section and you would just look for our classroom session on merging clients. So if your business has like a slow day, like a Monday, then go ahead and sit through that and start to merge your clients. And of course, turn this into an end of day process. So we want to make sure you can reach your customers. We want to make sure that you have single customers, not duplicates that you're trying to market to. So again, you might want to enable certain opt-in features for your salon, your spa, or your barbershop. So perhaps you're not doing confirmations, especially if you deal with a lot of walk-in customers, so you don't really do too many appointments. So you don't necessarily have to have the confirmation options there, but you are absolutely interested in sending them some sort of marketing, whether it's text marketing or email marketing. You want those options to appear every time you add a new customer. So we'll want to configure these settings. The other thing you'll want to do is if you're thinking about creating promotions for your customers, and these are automated promotions that happen throughout the year. So, for example, every time it's somebody's birthday, you'll want to have some sort of discount that you can associate with that. If it's a new client and you want to get repeat business, chances are if you offer a customer on their first visit a coupon that they can use on their second visit, they're more than likely to become a repeat customer. And of course, if somebody refers a new client to you, you want to send a thank you to the person that did the referral and perhaps offer them a coupon. So what we would advise is in the Shortcuts point of sale system, you'll want to create a discount for any one of those email campaigns. And this is part of how Shortcuts can track those. So when a customer comes in on their birthday, a customer comes in if they haven't visited you in 3 months and you're offering them a We Miss You coupon, Shortcuts will know what it can be used for, such as products or services, and what the value is. So you'll want to configure two sets of options: what the customer can opt into and what your coupons should look like. And these are for automated campaigns. If you're planning seasonal campaigns, let's say a Halloween campaign, a back to school campaign, a Christmas campaign, you can also start to create those discount codes in your shortcut system. And then when the season rolls around, you'll know that all you have to do is put together an email and you'll have a coupon that you can track. So let's actually look at how to configure shortcuts. So if you want to use Marketing Plus, Shortcuts Marketing Plus, and you want to make sure that your customers have the option to opt in or opt out of campaigns, or that you have the right discounts, this is what you do. So I'm going to go to the actual Shortcuts point of sale. So I'll pause this for a second. So I have Fusion open, and on the right side, I'm going to Setup, Configuration, and on the left side of the screen, I'm going to the Discount button, which is under Sales. And if you notice, I have most of my standard discounts. I have a senior discount. I give a discount to some of my employees, things like that. But I've also begun creating campaigns, or emails, I should say. So discounts for certain emails. So whenever a customer refers somebody to me, they get a $10 coupon. If a customer has visited me one time and I get their email and they opt in to receive marketing, then I offer them a $10 coupon for their second visit to me. So you'll notice I don't have a birthday coupon. So I absolutely want to create a birthday coupon. So what I'll do is I'll press New and I'll give it a name. And just for the sake of argument, I'll call it Birthday Email. So Birthday Email looks good. That's the name. So what is the value of it? I could say it's worth a percentage, and I can always add a default percentage. So maybe I can make it 40% or 45% if it's not on the list. In this case, I'm going to go with a fixed amount. When it's somebody's birthday, I'm going to offer them $15 off a service. And to make sure this discount cannot be used against products, there is a checkbox in the middle of the screen where it says discount can be applied to. So I'm going to uncheck products and uncheck gift certificates. So the customer that gets this email can only use this discount on a service. So I've just created another discount. But imagine planning out a year's worth of campaigns. Maybe your coupons are all worth the same value, $5, $10, 5%, 10%, whatever it is. So you'll go ahead and create your coupons here. Back to school, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Valentine's, any seasonal campaign that you can think of, create a discount for it. And again, tell Shortcuts, is this good on products? Is this good on services? The other thing you want to do is to make sure that customers have the ability to opt in, especially when you add new customers. So to do that, we're still on the left side of the screen and we're going to General, Clients. And once you're in Clients, there's 4 tabs at the top of the screen. I want you to go to the 4th tab, New Client Layout. So of course, for most businesses, the top 3 things you want to get are things like first name, last name, and a phone number. And of course, you probably prefer cell phone numbers. But then let's say you want to start using email marketing, whether it's through Shortcuts Marketing or Shortcuts Marketing Plus. We're going to click the checkbox on email so that it becomes available when I add a new client. Not only that, I can click the block to the left of the email and actually drag it and change the order of priority. So whenever I add a new customer, the first 4 things Shortcut says is, can I get a first name, last name, phone number, and email? Now, just because I have those 4 enabled doesn't necessarily mean the customer is automatically opted in to receive campaigns. So if I scroll down on the list, you'll actually see I have additional checkboxes: marketing and confirmations, ratings, and reviews. So marketing. If I'm going to send my customer some sort of promotional email, I would want to make email an option. Now, your site may decide that you want to send text marketing, but text marketing usually dips into your allotment if you're using confirmations as well. So just be mindful of that. For most of the salons I'm working with, they prefer just email only. You're not really sending out flyers, you're not doing cold calls on the phone. The other thing is accept appointment confirmation. So in this case, you can give the customer both options. Maybe the customer wants a confirmation via text or email. It's their choice. If you have a loyalty program, do you want to enable emails for loyalty program customers? If you have spotlight surveys for your salon, do you want to enable the customer to say, yes, I'd like to get a survey on my first visit and a survey every few months? So when that happens, you want to enable the checkbox here. Again, you could do a text survey or an email survey, but remember the text surveys do cut into your allotment, especially if you're on a package with confirmation text. It's cutting into those texts. So I'll just say email only. So now that I've enabled a few of these checkboxes, if I press done, now Shortcuts is configured to ask my customers, especially if you have a receptionist, a front desk person, or any employee, whenever a new client comes in, it's going to ask them some mandatory questions. So first name, last name, cell number, email. And right away, if the customer says, I don't want to receive any email, I can uncheck marketing. Same with confirmations. If they say, oh, I'd like to get a text whenever you send out a confirmation, I can take them off the email list. And if they say, I don't really do surveys, I can opt them out, or I can opt them in. So it's very important that we give the customer these choices. If your business is not using these options, then by default, Shortcuts is going to opt them out because the customer has not given you their consent to be marketed towards. So that was a law that passed a few years back. So we want to respect any laws, especially when it comes to customer privacy. So enable these features to make sure that you're always giving the customer the choice. So we looked at configuring your client questions. We looked at configuring discounts. So now your system should be ready to go with that. So once your shortcuts is set up with discounts with customers, where do you go to start building campaigns? With standard shortcuts marketing, you would go to the cloud. But with Shortcuts Marketing Plus or Shortcuts Marketing Elite, you're actually going to our website, marketing.shortcutsoftware.com. And once you log in, there's a few things you want to configure here as well. And this is in particular to your business information. So once you log in with your username and password, and we, as in Shortcuts Education or Shortcuts Professional Services, have to create an account for you if you're interested in this. Not all Shortcuts customers have Marketing Plus or Marketing Elite. This is only if you're interested in it because this is an add-on service. Now, for the remainder of 2020, we are actually offering free setup, free configuration for anybody that's interested in it. So if you'd like to continue with it, you'd really be billed starting in January of 2021. So once you're logged in, if you go to the admin tab, there's a few things you want to update. You want to update your company information. So this includes your phone number, your address. If you have a web page, you'll want to create promotion codes. So those same discounts that you have in the Shortcuts point of sale, you'll recreate them in your email so that you can choose which discount you'd like to use. And then you can also set up trackable links. So if you have a Facebook page, if you have a Twitter page, and you want to make sure that if you use those links in Shortcuts Marketing Plus, those links go to the correct page. Those are things you want to set up once you're in the marketing system. So company details. Again, once you go to admin, update company details, include any pertinent information. So this is nice because when you're sending an email, it'll actually say this email is coming from your business, and this is your phone number, and this is your website. These are all fields that can be populated automatically. And then when you go to site preferences, this is under profile. This is where you fill in your social media links. And when a customer receives an email, it says, what's the name of the salon it's arriving from? So you'll set your company details and you'll set your site preferences. The third thing you'll do is you'll create discount codes in Shortcuts Marketing Plus, Shortcuts Marketing Elite that matches up with all the discounts that you have in your point of sale system. And in particular, these are the automated campaigns, things like birthday, customer's first visit, referral, we miss you. Those are the coupons you want to set up. If you have a Mother's Day, Valentine's, back to school coupon as well, go ahead and create those in Shortcuts Marketing so that you can match them up with your emails. So instead of talking about it, let's go to the places you have to configure. So again, we'll exit out of the presentation for just a moment and we'll go to our web page. So we've logged in. Now, as a business owner, we want to make sure we take care of a few things. So we're going to go to admin. Oops, I probably haven't logged in a while, so I have to log in again. I think I waited too long before starting the presentation. There we go. So once I'm logged in, I go to the admin button and I go to update company details. So whether you're a salon, spa, or barbershop, you're going to put your business information in here. You'll include your company website, your address, any pertinent information, because the email templates can auto-populate this information. The other thing is under admin, your site preferences. So there is a campaign settings tab. So this corresponds to every email you are ever going to send out. So the campaign from name, whenever you're sending a message out, who do you want the system to say the message is coming from? In this case, I want to say this email is coming from Shortcuts USA. And when the customer sees what email it's coming from, I can have it say it's coming from admin@shortcuts.net. Now, does your business have a reply to email, such as front desk, things like that? So what is the reply to name? Well, the reply to name in my case is going to be the same, Shortcuts USA. But the reply to email is not admin@shortcuts.net. Instead, it's at information@shortcuts.net. And then I can scroll down, and if I have social media links, so I can put in my Facebook page, Twitter page, etc., and we have email templates where these links can automatically be populated. So once I make all of my changes, I would just press save. And then once it's saved, now I know that every time I send out an email, it always has some basic information. Now, the last thing you want to set, again, under the admin tab, at the very bottom, on the bottom right, under resources, we're going to promotion codes. Now, by default, there are no codes in Shortcuts Marketing Plus and Shortcuts Marketing Elite. Just like there are no discounts in Shortcuts, your point of sale system, you have to create the coupons, you have to create the promotions, and tell the system how much they're worth. So we'll go to promotion codes, and you can see I've already started creating a bunch of these. So I have my birthday one, I even have one for Father's Day, for Easter. So to create one, let's say there was one I was missing. So I do not currently have a We Miss You coupon or a We Miss You code. So I'm going to create a new code. And the name of the code, I keep it short and simple, is just Miss You. And the description, so I want to say customer gets a coupon if they have not returned in 3 months. So that's historically a lost client. Now notice, on my description, I'm not saying how much the coupon is worth. On the name of my code, I am not saying how much the coupon is worth. I'm just saying when they receive it. Because you may decide, okay, my original coupon was worth $10. I'm going to change it to $15, or I'm going to change it to $5. So instead of labeling these things, just tell the system when they're supposed to receive it. So that reminds you. So in this case, it's just going to remind me I'm supposed to send out this coupon if a customer hasn't returned in 3 months. So I'll save it. And just like that, I now have a new coupon right here, Miss You. And again, the description, customer gets a coupon if they have not returned in 3 months. Other ones, client gets a service discount coupon for their birthday, etc., etc. So you can create all of the same discounts in Shortcuts Marketing Plus that you have in Shortcuts Point of Sale. So those are the 3 things you configure: business details, business social media, and discounts. Once you do that, now you're ready to start building your email campaign. So now you can actually create a campaign, whether it's a one-off email blast or whether it's an automatic one, like the birthday one. So let's go back to the presentation. So Shortcuts Marketing Plus. So we actually have templates that you can use, pre-formatted templates. They have colors, they have fonts, they have graphics, they have wording, and you're welcome to go into any one of those templates and personalize it for your business. You can change the value of the coupons, you can change the links that are inserted automatically, so you can absolutely personalize this for your business. So you can start by editing an existing template, or you can start from scratch with a blank template. So for those that are just beginning with Shortcuts Marketing Plus, for those that are just beginning marketing their business, I would start with a template. Not only that, I would start with one of the more popular ones. So by far, the birthday coupons, the birthday campaigns are the most popular emails that you could be sending to your customers. So you would go to your template library and you have full access to the Shortcuts USA template library. And you can choose any one of our templates and personalize it for your business. So you're going to choose the birthday category, for example, and we'll give you multiple examples of different birthday templates. So then you'll press edit on that template and you start to customize it for yourself. Again, you can change the graphics, you can change the wording if you choose. And then once you press save, you've now saved a copy of a Shortcuts template for yourself. So the things we want to look at. So when you press, once you've edited your template, once you're ready to start using it, then you would press use this template. You would add a subject line to your email, such as happy birthday, or we're celebrating our reopening, whatever that is. Then you're going to tell Shortcuts what are your send options. When would you like to send this message? Is this a one-time message that you'll be sending out this Friday or this Saturday? Or is this a repeating message that you send out every time a customer has a birthday? And then you set the range. So if this is a repeat message, for how long do you want this to work? Is this repeating message going to be good for 4 years, 5 years, 10 years? So that you don't even have to worry about it. If this email has a coupon, has some sort of promotion, you'll want to make sure to attach that coupon to the email. So this is how your Shortcuts point of sale system and your Shortcuts Marketing Plus will actually communicate with each other and track how much did the customer spend during their visit. So not just the value of their coupon, but how much they spent in total, which is usually considerably more than any discount you provided. So at the end of the month or at the end of the year, you can look at all of your campaigns and Shortcuts Marketing Plus will say, this was your return on investment for your birthday emails. So this is how much you made. This was your return on investment for referral emails. So you know exactly what's performing. Last but not least, you can send a test message to yourself, review it, look at it on your phone, have a coworker look at it, have a manager look at it, and once you're happy with it, then you can activate it for all of your customers. So not only do you have the ability to activate email campaigns through Shortcuts Marketing Plus, again, whether it's automatic or manual for a specific date, you also have the ability to post a message on your Facebook page or your Twitter page with an abbreviated version of this email. So you can say something like, be sure to check your email. We're letting you know about our special anniversary sale happening this Saturday. Or on Twitter, you can say, check the link. We're having a special promo. And when the customer clicks on it, they'll get a version of that email. So make sure you're using your social media, which is integrated with Shortcuts Marketing Plus. So let's actually set up that birthday campaign. What are the steps? How do we do this? So we'll get out of the presentation and you would just follow along if you had Shortcuts Marketing Plus. So I'm going to go to create a new campaign. That's the very first tile you see here. And I'm not going to start with a blank campaign. I'll actually talk about blank campaigns on the next classroom session. We're going to do an advanced class in marketing. So we're going to start in the middle. Template, choose a design. So again, you have access to the Shortcuts USA template library. So you would decide, what am I sending out? In this case, I'm focused on my birthday campaigns. So I would press birthday, and Shortcuts gives you an example of all of the possible birthday messages you're sending out. So you would press edit if you were interested in any one of these campaigns. So on the left side, you get a preview of what this message looks like. And on the right side, you actually have the editor. So if I decide I want to change the text on behalf of everyone at the company name, happy birthday. So if I want to change this message, I would click on that particular row, and on the right side, I would actually retype the message. I can delete what it says here and put whatever I'd like. And if you want, you can change the style of the font, the size of the font, the color of the font, and even personalize field. So if I want to put the name of the customer, I would use personalize field. And I can choose the customer's first name, last name, or their full name. And other things, such as I can insert my business information. I can insert my business phone number, my business website. So not only anything that I have recorded for the customer in the Shortcuts point of sale, I can use in my email. And then I'd scroll down. Does your site have an online booking link? So if it does, you would click on that row that says book online, and you would paste in the URL for online booking. And then if you're sending a coupon, so in my case, when it's somebody's birthday, I send them a $10 birthday coupon. So once I do that, you'll notice it actually has a specific person's name. So it's not like they're going to copy it and just send a copy of this email to their friends, because it's only to one person. Any template that has a coupon, has some sort of voucher, always has some sort of fine print. And this fine print can be edited. So when it's somebody's birthday, I don't want this coupon to be good for 2 months. Maybe I'm going to have it be good for 14 days from the day they receive this email. And can be used against services only, unless I'm doing some sort of promotion against a product. Maybe a Redken line, a L'Oreal line, I'm doing a sale on those. So I would say can be used against L'Oreal products only, Redken products only, not in conjunction with any other offer. Then I have my company business phone, my company address, things like that, and my social media. So which social media do I want to go with? So once I save all of those changes, then I have a template I can use. And once I'm happy with my template, if I actually want to send it out, I'll press use this template. So when I press use this template, there's just a few things I want to take care of. The subject. What is the subject that the customer actually sees? So I can say happy birthday, and I can even customize that field. I can say happy birthday and put in the customer's first name. Happy birthday from your friends at Shortcuts. I can choose a logo. So if I forgot to upload my company logo, if I clicked on this row, on the right side, remember all your edits happen on the right, you would press browse and you would search for your logo. And you can also upload logos. So once you go here, you'll notice you have some tools on the top left. So you can upload images. You can even organize them into particular folders. Since you have access to the Shortcuts USA folder, you have shortcuts to all of our particular themed headers. And they're all designed to fit perfectly in those squares. So I go through, I make my changes, and once I'm happy with it, I save and continue at the bottom of the email. And the next window is when I decide, okay, is this an email that is going to be sent just one time, or is this an ongoing campaign? So if it was a one-time email blast, something I'm sending this Saturday, I would just click on the little calendar icon, the little V, and say this is a Saturday campaign, sending out about 9 in the morning. Or for automatic campaigns, if it's a customer's birthday, a we miss you, whatever it is, that's when we choose set and forget. And this is based on, what is it based on? The customer's date of birth. And I want to make sure the customer gets this email every year on their birthday, not just one time, the next time it's their birthday. So I set it to the anniversary. So am I going to send it exactly on their birthday? No, customers like to receive something a little bit before so that they can schedule an appointment with you. So I'm going to set it 1 week before their birthday. So if this is an ongoing campaign, when should it start and when should it end? So I would actually say this campaign starts on Saturday, or it starts tomorrow for that matter. When does it finish? I always advise set campaigns to go every 4 years. This way, whenever there's a big event, usually happens 4 years, an election, the Olympics, something like that, you'll remember, oh, the next time it's an Olympic year, an election year, that's the year you have to do your campaigns all over. So I'll set it for September 1st, 2024. And again, so at 9 o'clock, 1 week before the customer has a birthday, they're going to get a happy birthday email. So I'll save and continue. Now, demographics. This is a little more advanced. This is something I'm going to talk about in the next classroom session. So demographics are your filters. If you want to have a filter like one of your employees is going to go out on maternity leave and you want to let all of her preferred customers know that she's going to be out for a few months, that's a demographic you can set. Or you create a campaign for Father's Day and you want to target men only, that's a demographic you can set. But by default, for an automatic campaign, we want all customers that have a birthday to get this message. So we'll leave demographics alone. And then we'll go to promotion codes. So this is how I'm going to track the coupon. So I've already created the discount in both Shortcuts and Shortcuts Marketing Plus. I'm going to click the little checkbox and says this email is following this coupon. Save and continue. I can post a message on my Facebook page or post a message on my company's Twitter page that also displays when it's somebody's birthday. But I probably don't want to do that. Otherwise, every time somebody has a birthday, you're going to offer your whole community a coupon. Instead, save these social media posts for your seasonal events. So again, if it's your business anniversary, if it's a happy Halloween, if it's a back to school, then absolutely you want to let everybody on Facebook and Twitter know about that. Last but not least, so I can send a test email to myself. Now, remember, I told the Shortcuts Marketing Plus that this email is supposed to send out starting tomorrow at 9 o'clock. So what happens if I forget about it? I just close out of marketing, I leave it alone, and a week passes, 2 weeks pass. Has anybody received the email campaign? The answer is no, because I never approved it. Even if I send myself a test email, I never officially approved it and activated it. The only way this campaign goes live is if I look at my test email and I sign off on it. I have to select all 4 checkboxes. I proofread it, I approve the subject bar, I spell check the document, I checked all my links to make sure everything's correct, and only when I press Activate Campaign, the green button, will it officially go live. If I forget to do that, or if I forget to check these boxes, then this campaign will never go anywhere. So that's your failsafe. None of these messages send out without your approval. So I'll save where we're at. Now, if I wanted to go back to it, so later tomorrow, later tonight, I want to finalize it. When I log into my Shortcuts Marketing Plus again, I can edit a campaign that's already begun. And it'll show me a list of all the campaigns I've started. In this case, the very top one, that was the most recent one. So I'll go to that one. And it reloads the campaign I was just working with. So then I can make my edits, make my changes, and then go to status and officially activate it. And that's it. Once it's activated, anytime a customer has a birthday for the next 4 years, Shortcuts Marketing Plus will send them a message. It's not that difficult. You would do the same thing for a referral campaign, a We Miss You campaign, a first visit campaign. It's very easy to work with. And unlike standard Shortcuts marketing, you have much more flexibility with your templates. You can eliminate entire rows, eliminate rows of text or pictures, or add rows of pictures and text if you need to. So it's much more flexible. So let's go back. So once you create your discount reason in your email and Shortcuts marketing, and once you've created your discount in your Shortcuts point of sale, you want to make sure that you're tracking them. So in the actual Shortcuts point of sale, you can actually connect the two discounts. So let's go back to the actual Shortcuts Fusion. You go to Setup, Configuration, and remember Sales Discounts. So you would choose the particular discount. So I created a birthday discount in Shortcuts Marketing Plus, and I have a birthday discount here on the point of sale system. Now to attach them, to connect them so that you can track them, there's a little checkbox on the bottom left that says Use Set and Forget promotion. Now, my Shortcuts test system is not configured, so that's why I have this blank window. Normally, I get a list of all the discounts I've created. So I would choose the birthday discount, and now Shortcuts knows, okay, if this coupon shows up online or this coupon shows up in the email, this is the one I want to track. And that's how you connect your coupons. So let's go back to this. So that is Shortcuts Marketing Plus in its entirety. So now you know the new user interface. You know how to configure your Shortcuts point of sale system. You know how to configure Shortcuts Marketing Plus. You know how to work with our templates. They're very easy templates to work with. You know how to track any coupons, any discounts that you're sending out so you can have a return on investment. And you know how to integrate any email with your social media. Now, again, this is not a standard service that Shortcuts has for all of their customers. Every customer does have Shortcuts Marketing, but Shortcuts Marketing Elite, Shortcuts Marketing Plus is an add-on. But for the remainder of 2020, you can actually get it set up and configured for free. And then if you decide to keep it, billing will only start in January 2021. So just let our customer care team know if you're interested in it, and we'll help you get set up. So we're going to open up the floor to questions. And I don't know if we have any questions, so I'll give you guys just a few moments. So if you're using the GoToWebinar, on your right side, there's the little toolbar that lets you choose either chat or question. And you might be setting up. I don't think we have any questions. If you're watching this video after the fact and you have any questions, go ahead and reach out to us, our customer care team, our support desk, and our education team. You can even ask us questions on social media, and we will get back to you. So I think we'll wrap it up here. So again, just reach out to us if you have any follow-up questions, and we'll get back to you. And if you're on social media and you reach us at Shortcuts USA, go ahead and ask us any questions. And next week, we're going to dive a little bit deeper into Shortcuts Marketing Plus. So if you've already started using the system, you want a few more tips, then I'll look forward to seeing you on the next session. Well, thank you all for attending. I hope you have a great rest of the day.